Hey, what's up, guys? Paul Murphy here. I've just built my first page in Clickfunnels, and I've had a good look around the dashboard and the on all the product services, and obviously I've set everything up and I've become an affiliate and everything. So what I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to show you a full A to Z demo of and tutorial of Clickfunnels, so of everything that I know so far. I know that Russell's doing a 5-day challenge at the moment, starting today. So we're going to know a bit more, right? But I've basically built my first page, my first funnel. It's just a page basically, and I'll basically show you how this works, right? So I've put together a bonus package for people who want to sign up through me, so that they can go and promote Clickfunnels. Because actually, if you get 3 sales of Clickfunnels, you're going to cover your Clickfunnels membership, and I've got 150 odd sales now as of this morning. So yeah, so I'm giving away the package and showing people the system that I'm doing to promote, right? Because obviously that's going to work. But let me go into here. So first of all, when you go to Clickfunnels, the way you sign up is through this page here, right? So I'll put a link. You can go and check my bonuses out, go and sign up. So if you haven't done that, go and sign up. Then what I recommend you do is go through all this entire setup process before you do anything. Right, you can set up your payments in here. So this payments AI thing, you go through it and then it connects to your payment gateway. So if you've got like a number of Stripe accounts, you can connect those. Now, when I did this yesterday or day before, they didn't have PayPal, but I think they're working on it. And they didn't seem to have many other payment gateways yet. But Stripe is obviously free. You can set up Stripe. You can do that all through here, right? So Stripe connects with payments.ai, which is really good. Okay, and then what I recommend you do as well is go over to the affiliate center and sign up as an affiliate. So even if you've got an affiliate account with Clickfunnels 1.0, you just use the same email and then they'll connect the two, right? And once you've done that, you can basically go and promote this in the next few weeks, just with YouTube or whatever your social media platform is. Get a few sales and then you'll cover your membership, right? That's just a little side note that I recommend before I give you the tutorial. And if you want my bonus package, obviously I'll put a link in the description. You can go and you'll get this share funnel. I'll actually show you how to do that as well, because I'm actually got a share funnel for this setup. I just figured it out this morning, right? So that's the first thing. Now, I'll show you a couple of things. There is a couple of minor bugs. They are working on them. One of them is images. When pages come up, let me show you this, right? When these pages come up, you'll notice that some of these images don't always show up immediately, right? And then you do a couple of refreshes and then they do. Now, what this is basically that they want these page speeds to load super, super fast, right? Because they're going to be cheaper for ads, right? Because ads will be cheaper if things load faster because they're going to get more clicks. And for SEO, for landing on search engines, which is now Clickfunnels 2.0 is optimized for search engines, this load speed is vital, right? So load speed has always been a big thing with Clickfunnels. They've always had pretty good load speeds, but Clickfunnels 2.0 has got even faster load speed. And the thing that usually holds the load speed of your page is the images. So when we upload images to Clickfunnels, they usually need to be flattened, right? And I usually flatten my own before I upload things to like WordPress, Clickfunnels. But Clickfunnels have got inbuilt software that does it, and that make this image might be 20 meg, and then they'll make it like 200 kilobytes instead, and it will still look just as good. And by doing that, this is the thing that makes the page load super fast. But there's a slight bug with this, is obviously the inbuilt software they've got is not working on all browsers, or it's not working in, I don't know about different countries or whatever, but this is kind of something they're onto, and I've actually raised this with them as well, and they're looking at it right now, right? So this will be fixed pretty soon. But other than that, obviously what I really love about this is built in Clickfunnels 2.0, right? This is the funnel that Russell's using to promote Clickfunnels at the moment, right? So, and it starts today, by the way. so the thing is, right, I love it. It's much cleaner. It's still got that kind of like salesy kind of full-on element, but it's not quite as spammy looking as some of the old Clickfunnels. It feels like Clickfunnels has grown up quite a bit. Right, it feels like Clickfunnels has kind of moved into the new era. So you still got funnels, but they just look cleaner, nicer, and this is just a pleasant experience. I actually think this looks better than any funnel that's ever been built in Clickfunnels 1.0. I think it just looks so much better, right? So yeah, so that's my personal thing, and it's super clean, super fast. this is so much better, right? Like, it's just like, this is going to make ClickFunnels, in my opinion, a multi-billion-dollar a year company. That's why I do recommend promoting this in the first year or two, because everybody's going to make like serious money. You could become a millionaire just as an affiliate. Like, seriously, this is going to be big bucks for a lot of people, because some of these other softwares, you know, like Active Campaign and things like that, have gone into stratosphere, and ClickFunnels never did. But I think it's because ClickFunnels wasn't as good. It was good for marketers as a page builder, but it wasn't really up there in terms of software. You know, it didn't have that kind of global appeal where this does, right? So I'll go through everything, right? So first of all, I'm going to show you a glitch that happened with me. Now, some of you guys, obviously, you might be in here thinking, oh my God, this is the glitch, right? So I'll do that first. So you see here, I've got this workspace, right? Now, I've actually got 2 workspaces, right? And I'm going to show you how to create an extra workspace. So if anything glitches when you get set up, obviously you can create another workspace. And it wasn't that easy to figure out. So I'll show you that first, and then I'll go through everything else, right? But before you get started, I do recommend going and getting all your user settings and everything set up. So you go through all of these, go and create your affiliate account and get your affiliate link, right? Get that first, because obviously that you want to get that kind of so that you can start recommending it to people. And you can obviously, like I say, if you do that through me here, this page, I'll put the link, then you'll get this bonus package you can give away as well. And it'll basically mean that you'll be able to sell a lot more, right? And also, so I would do that, and I would go into payments.io. But if you're having any problem accessing any of this, right? So say, for instance, you come in here, you press this and this happens, right? Then I actually noticed a lot of people in one of the Facebook groups was having the same problem. Like, I can't do anything. I can't set up a blog, right? Can't do anything, right? So what I had to do, and I don't know why this is, but I had to go and set up another workspace. So if you come into here, right, and you go to your team settings, right? So you'll just have one workspace. You go to team settings, right? And then what you're going to do is you're going to come over to the left here, right? And this is where you add in all your team members, your team workspaces. So if you're working with a team or you're working with anybody, you'll be able to go and do that all in here, right? So, you know, you can kind of figure that out as you go through, because obviously I haven't got a team or done any of this. But if you go into this top one here, team workspaces, you can create a new workspace. So what I did was I added a new workspace and I called it main workspace, right? So now I'm not going to go and add a new one now, obviously at this stage. So I'm going to go to my main workspace. And as soon as I did that, right, I could go through these steps. I actually had access to everything, right? Look, if I go customize, you can see I can go and customize, right? And so that's what I recommend you do next, right? Is to go in and go through each one of these steps. So I'll quickly show you through here. So first of all, I've obviously already done this. Actually, let's set up a new workspace, and then I'll show you as though it's brand new. And then I think I can delete. I can't delete workspaces, so I won't. Because I tried to delete one, right? And I don't want to create too many workspaces. But basically, when you go through here, you'll go into so you start with the funnel hub, right? And then you're going to go customize now, and it will probably say start setup now, and then it will give you some templates, and then you can choose a template. Now, a funnel hub is basically a website, right? But what it is they call it a funnel hub because obviously ClickFunnels spent years talking about the death of your website, right? But now they've realized that obviously having a hub, having somewhere where you're going to have like as a base, so your branded page website is actually a good thing, because people need to find you online and you need to kind of have everything connected. So you can still create funnels separately, pages separately, courses separately and everything, but you're going to have a funnel hub, right? So my home page is here. So you can actually, I'll just show you. I just selected a template. I haven't done anything with it yet. And what's great about all the pages and everything that you do inside of ClickFunnels is you can basically build this in blocks. Right, so let's say, for instance, I want to add a section here, right? I can go over here. I can basically choose, like you can like different sizes of sections, or you can just come down and choose a header block. You can choose a stack block. You can choose all these different blocks that they've got available at the moment, right? Featured sections, about our sections, you see, they've got them all here. Dynamic slots, header, stacks, footers. I mean, they'll probably be adding a lot to this. At the moment, they haven't got a massive amount, but they've got, some good things. So say, for instance, you want this featured section here. You can just click it and it'll appear, or you can just drop it in, right? Now, what's great about this, so this is this section here, right? Right. What's great about this is that when you drop this in, you do not have to consider, all you obviously have to do is change, add your images and add your copy, just drop in how you want it to be for you, but you don't want to mess with any of this other stuff, right? Because it's all been worked out to work perfectly on desktop and mobile, right? So you can see there and there, right? So that's what the beauty is. So you can build a whole page, like let's put in a header section here, right? You can build a whole page, right? And this is what I mean about the images, that some of them just don't appear. So yeah, obviously they're going to get that fixed. But again, this whole section here, all you do is change all of these links and all of this to your main stuff, right? And this works very similar to the old ClickFunnels 1.0, right? You can change bits by section, by area, by this bit. You can just click on that and put in what you want, right? And obviously you can change fonts and things, but I wouldn't change this framework, right? I wouldn't change how this works if you're building in blocks, because it's all been done for you, right? I would just literally change your logo, your text, and what all this does, but I wouldn't change how this is all laid out, right? Unless you make sure you check it, obviously, on mobile. If you check it on mobile, then you'll be fine, right? So that's what's great about that. That's going to work perfectly on all devices. So also in this section, so this is it in your funnel hub, you've got a store. Okay, I'll just quickly show you that. So this is where you would put your store, right? And obviously this is like if you've got Shopify or Groovecart or any of those. Okay, you've obviously got your products here. So this is where you're going to put your products. You've got your customer center here. Okay, again, this is where everything's going to be based, your courses and things like that. Your member login here. So obviously you can customize your member login page, your course library, your course home page, right? So say you want a page where people want to go and access any one of your courses, you can do that. So, so much going on in here. Again, obviously, this is all, I think, going to be covered a lot by Russell over the next few days, right? Now, the other thing as well is you've got products, okay? So if you go to products here, you can obviously start creating products. Now, obviously, if you want to sell something, they do this in ClickFunnels and in Groove. What you do is you go and create a product first. So say you've got a course you want to sell, you create it as a product, because then you add in all your price points, right? So when you go and create a product, it's going to create everything you need so that when you, so digital, physical, so you would give it like 5K payment, right? Create product, price name. So this might be your full pay option, right? So you put in full pay, right? And then maybe this is $997, okay? And then the product cost is $997. Compare at amount. Yeah, I'm not sure what that is. That might be was $1997. So I'm going to put that in because I think that could be that. And then obviously if you want a 3 pay, okay, so I would just put in 3 pay, obviously just for example. And then my 3 pay is $397, and that would be over 3 months. And then compare at amount $497. I don't know. Actually, if it was $1997, what would I sell that at as a 3 pay? That would be $797. And then the product cost, again, not 100% sure, but I'm going to put that in. And then you can even select, look at this, how cool is this? You can give someone a 1 week free trial or a paid trial. Like say for instance, if you want a paid trial is a good idea for $1, right? Because what you can do is you can get someone's credit card. Now you may even get a credit card for this. In fact, I think you do with ClickFunnels, but with Kartra, I knew you had to charge $1, right? But with this one, because you've got the pricing, I'm imagining you don't have to charge anything. So, but you could do, for instance, you could say, look, try it out for $100 for a week or whatever, right? And then you would create this price, okay? And then obviously you can, optimize, put an image in, how many you've got of these. A SKU is just how many is available. So obviously I would leave this blank. I imagine you would leave this blank if it's unlimited, so if it's digital. But if you're selling physical products, obviously you would put your SKU in there. Digital access assets. So what you would do here is, if you've created a course, when somebody purchases this, right, they're going to get access to that course. So you would actually link the two together, right? So obviously I haven't got any courses yet. Actually, it's that one. I've just noticed, look down below here. So this is where they get the course. This is probably maybe like a PDF or something else that you've created that they can access. And then obviously, yeah, you can put your variants in. So say you're selling clothing and it's got, small, medium, large, black, red, green, whatever. You can put that in there. And then you can obviously create your SEO optimized stuff so that, it looks good on search engines. And when you're sharing it on social media and things like that, it populates properly, right? So again, you can do that. Obviously, I'm not going to do this because I'm not really creating a product, right? So how cool is that? So I'm just going to delete that product. How can I delete it? I don't know how to delete it. That's so funny. Oh, I'll figure that one out later. Right, so yeah, I've obviously created a product. I don't know how to delete it. Okay, so, and then your orders will come in here. Contacts. I mean, this has got everything you need. And what's great about it is, like, everything's only in the area where you need it. So it's not, it's not going to be too overwhelming for you. Like if you're dealing with products, you come into the product section. If you're dealing with pages, you come into the pages section. Pretty neat and clean. Okay, so what I'm going to show you next, if we go back to our dashboard, okay, because then we're going to obviously set up a blog, right? So I have set up a blog page. I'll just show you it. Okay, how amazing is that? Rubbish. Okay, so obviously you can do a new blog post, you can do pages, so you can customize it. You've got your blog settings there. Okay, haven't done much in there yet, so I'll just, obviously show you that. Now, the other thing as well is domains, okay, and then I'll show you funnels and pages, because obviously you want to do that, and courses. So domains here, you can add a domain. So I've got my name here. Now, I don't know if .org is having a problem securing, because it's still saying after 3 days it's accessing it. So I'm still on the ClickFunnels. So I've just put my name in, murphy.myclickfunnels, right? So I'm using that at the moment, but I may need to add a different domain. But obviously, once you have your domains, you can select which one you want to use, right? So I've got this one as connected. And then, if I go into this one, actually, if I go to URLs here, you can see, like, I've got this, how this is all connected in here. It shows you all the links. And if you do change the name of your page, it creates a redirect of the original name, which actually is really cool, because what that means is, like, if you've got links to that page and you've changed the link, right, then it won't break the link, right? So say you've created I actually did this earlier, and I was surprised that the link didn't break. So that's a really cool feature. So I actually changed the name of that to the name of that, right? And it didn't break, and it was really cool. So yeah, so this is going to show you all your URLs. This is going to be, and I guess you could just go into here and change them if you want to from here, okay? Or you can change them from the pages themselves. Okay, so now what I want to show you is your, oh, by the way, if you go to your homepage, this is site and funnels. I want to show you your site settings. Now, I think this is where you change your domain, right? So this is your funnel hub. This takes you back into where we just was. But if you want to change your settings here, okay, you can change your domain here, right? And then that's going to change to whatever you've got. So if you've set up a new domain, to go and change it, you want to do that in here, right? But I haven't done it yet because it's still saying set up in progress. But again, I might just add another domain and then try and do this again a bit later, because I don't know if it's because I bought the .org, whether it's causing an issue. I don't know, because I couldn't get the .com for my name. It's already gone. So yeah, and then obviously you're going to put in your favicon. This is the thing that appears at the top here. So can you see that just there? That's where you can add that. Obviously, that is, if you don't mind the ClickFunnels logo, if you don't put anything in, the ClickFunnels logo is going to appear, right? And then I've got a header logo. Again, this is temporary. I've just put that in. Obviously, you can put any image in. You can keep your funnel private till you're ready to go, or public. I just press public because, in all honesty, it doesn't really matter at the moment because I'm just playing around, and I quite like seeing it live. So that's just, obviously you can put in your global tracker codes for your Facebook pixels, Google pixels, things like that. So this could be for your site-wide funnel, which is great. So you don't need to put a pixel on every page, only the code that's relevant to, say for instance, like an opt-in code, you can put that on, things like that you can do. And then you can just have your main pixels for your whole funnel basically firing regardless, right? Obviously, you can choose your themes, your home page. You can have your funnel page, and you can choose a default sharing image. Now, I'm going to choose a different image than that because my funnel at the moment is, the one that I'm using at the moment is giving away this as a bonus. So I'm just going to do that just for now. Okay, and then you update site, and again, it's all super fast. Like, I love this. It's just so fast, right? Okay, so the next thing we want to go into is I'm going to show you pages and then funnels. So you can create obviously funnels with funnel flows and things like that, which is where you're going to have your autoresponder, which is all built into ClickFunnels now, right? Everything all connected. So you have your funnel flow, you get your stats, your analytics. I'm going to show you that. But you can also create standalone pages. And this is what I've done initially, right? Now, if you create a standalone page and you want to share it with someone, I'm also going to show you how to do that because I literally just figured this out this morning, right? So obviously, these are the pages that I've created. So this is the one I've created this morning, okay? Yesterday, should I say. And this is for my trial bonuses. Now, again, my images weren't showing up immediately. So if you look at my page, you might not see some of these images. This is a glitch, right? But they are now showing up. After 24 hours, they seem to have rendered and they're now showing up, right? So it's pretty good. Now, when you come in here, obviously, you do everything like I showed you before. You can preview it, right, like that, okay? And you can go to live page from here. How cool is that? I never used to be able to do that, right? So you can kind of preview it and go to live page, and it's all there, right? And obviously, you can build in pop-ups, right? So when I click this button, you can have it go straight to URL, submit to the form, open a pop-up. And what I've done is I created a simple pop-up. All right, I'll just show you this one. And then I just drop this image in here. Okay, I'm not using ClickFunnels opt-in at the moment. I'm actually using the one from Kartra simply because everything's built inside of Kartra at the moment and I haven't managed to migrate everything yet and start playing with their CRM. So I have a code for the actual opt-in for my Kartra. But obviously, if you wanted to do ClickFunnels, you use the one input, right? And then you have to have one that's an email address. That's always compulsory. So you would set that at, well, I usually do first name first, right? And then I always do required, all right? And then you can do add element, okay, input, right? And this one, you would have to have one that's email address. Because obviously you can't, as long as you've got an email, then you're good to go. And then you'd have to have a button, right? And then you would add in a button. There we go. Click to sign up. And that's pretty much it. That's what you would need for it to sign up. And then obviously this is going to go into your ClickFunnels CRM. Right, so that's, and when you do a pop-up, this will all be here. I actually just deleted all this. So you don't need to do all this. This is going to be here. And then all I did was with the standard pop-up that they gave us. Hang on, I don't want to do that because I don't want to mess this page up. Let's reload. Sorry. I'm just going to reload because I didn't want to change that because, all right, let's go to pop-up. Brilliant. Okay. So obviously all I did here was I added some text. Where shall I send the bonuses? And then I just added an image, like you can see there. And then I obviously just put in my image here, image URL. I just selected, actually I uploaded it, dropped it in there. There you go. And then you can resize it as well. I thought that was a bit too big. So what I did was I resized it a little bit. So it's a bit more like that. And then the great thing is you can just save anything you do on this page is saved there, right? So that's pretty cool. So yeah, and then what I did was I cloned this page because I was gonna have the page. I was going to have this page as the share page. Now I'm actually going to delete that share page because I have now created. No, I'll do that later. Basically, I've now put, because I couldn't work out how to share this page, right? There was nothing on here that allowed you to share it. Now, what I figured out is that if you go and create a funnel, okay, this funnel here, if you go into this, I'm not going to press it because you're going to get my share code, right? But you will actually be able to share the funnel. Actually, I will because I can block it out, right? So you can go here, right? And my share code is here, okay? You can't see that, but my share code is here. And then you can share it. Now, the way you're going to do that is, say you create a page, but you want it to be shared, is you go and create a funnel. I'm going to show you this quickly, right? You go create new funnel. And then you're going to create a page, right? And then you're just going to go to your pages, right? So the pages you've already created are already in here, right? Which is amazing. So all I did was I choose the page that I just created, right? Like that one. Okay, give it a step. And you'll see, it will say it's not showing, but it will do it. It takes a couple of seconds. Right, yeah, it will do. It just takes a couple of seconds. Let's go edit and save it, and then that should do it, right? So you can see it's now here inside the funnel, okay? And I'm just gonna... I've noticed if you want to save something, you want to... Yeah, you have to just change one thing on the page, right? So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to come back here, right? And then we should be able to preview it pretty fast. There we go, done. And you can go to live page. And now this page is in the funnel, right? And that means that this page here can be shared, right? So if you want to share this with somebody, if you've created it for your team or whatever, then this can be shared. Let me just... let's just do it this way. Let's go to main workspace. Let's go to site and funnels. See, I'm really getting the hang of this now. So here we go, funnels. This new funnel here, I can show you this one, obviously. I can show you the share code because I'm about to delete it. You would press generate funnel link, and then about 10 seconds later or a minute later, it's going to give you the link, and then you can give that link to anybody. So let's just do that, right? And then I just put sell a product, right? And then that's going to do that, and then we're going to press refresh. There's the link already there, right? And I'm obviously going to delete this one, but I'll show you what it does. So you put that in, and then it will say install funnel, right? So anyone who's got a Clickfunnels 2.0 account is going to install funnel. I don't know if they don't have an account, whether they are going to get to sign up and it will be accredited to you as an affiliate. I think they did that in Clickfunnels 1.0, so that would be a cool feature if they did. So you can basically get people to sign up, but just by giving them a funnel, which would be really cool. And in fact, I would think that would be ridiculous if they didn't do that, because that would be a way they get a lot of signups, right? So I think they're going to do that, right? In fact, I would bet on it, right? So that's really cool. And then obviously, if you've got different workspaces, you choose where you want to install that. And obviously, I want to try and delete this workspace, but I haven't worked out how to do that yet. Still waiting for them to get back to me. So yeah, that's pretty much an entire overview of the entire dashboard. Obviously, like I say, you want to go and set this up. This connects to your Stripe payments. Obviously, add a domain, get set up as an affiliate, go through these main steps here, right? So that you kind of got everything that you need, right? And then obviously, in the site and funnels, obviously, let me just show you a couple of other things, right? So inside the funnel, right, I'm going to delete this one if I can delete it. Yeah, there we go. Right, so that's nice and clean. So in this one here, obviously, when we go into this funnel, you're going to see a number of options, and you've got all of your built-in CRM and everything on the right-hand side. So if we go to edit here, you've got these things called funnel workflows, right? So if you click to here, there we go. Okay, you can decide what you want to do. So you can either add another page, you can split a path, right? So if they do one thing here, do this action. If they don't, you can see, you can test, you can do a split test. So maybe you want to split test this page and you change the title, or you can split test this decision. So if they do a certain action on this page, go here. If they haven't done a certain action, go here, right? And then obviously as you go through here and you add your products in, this is going to give you all your data. It's going to tell you how many people are, how much traffic you're getting, how many people are opting in, right? And also how much money you're making. So, I mean, this is the biggest game changer of all things, because right now you have to have things like Hyros and all this tracking software and all these things. But because you're going to be sent, like, you can create a funnel per offer that you're doing. So say you're doing a Facebook campaign, you would duplicate the whole funnel for that Facebook campaign, and you know exactly what's happening where, and you don't need any tracking software because it's all been done, right? I mean, obviously you would track it to optimize for your ads, but you wouldn't need external tracking software to know what's happening in your funnel. You'll know exactly what's happening. You're going to have this entire funnel flow. And this is the game changer in the industry, because even though Kartra does this, right? I love Kartra. I use Kartra every day, but Kartra doesn't do it all in one area, so you can just see it. You have to go to certain areas. And this is making it a complete game changer, right? So this is what I love about ClickFunnels, right? So, I mean, what I'll do is I'll probably do an updated tutorial and demo in the next few months when I've built out my funnel hub and I've got a few more assets. But but this is my, up-to-date demo and tutorial of ClickFunnels 2.0. Again, I will intend to update this. And once I've been through the challenge with Russell and we kind of know a bit more, in the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be able to show you so much more cool, funky features. So if you enjoy this, subscribe to the channel, like my content, and obviously if you want to get my bonus package, check the description and obviously go and see if that's going to be of good use to you. Free sales will get you your ClickFunnels membership for life, right? And at the moment, I've got just over 156 sales. In fact, I counted them this morning, right? And and they're going up like crazy. So this is the best time to promote, and this system, what I'm doing at the moment, will show you how to do that. That's it from me. I'll see you in the next video.